We are back in Singapore. We love Singapore, so we spend our time in Penang and also in Singapore, as we are so blessed to call both places our home. So how does retirement look like in Singapore? I bet you what comes to mind at first is probably old people at a kopitiam, drinking coffee, gossiping their friends, or they are just staying at home because Singapore is just so expensive, right? You don't want to spend a lot of money, especially when you're retired. So in this video, allow us to take you to a journey on how our life in Singapore looks like as an early retired couple. Hey, if you're new to our channel, I'm Fran, one half of the Corporate Breakout couple. Please like this video and subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of it. And to our followers, welcome back!
Welcome to Toast Box. I do this every single morning ever since I got retired. Nah, just kidding. So this is a traditional Singapore breakfast, and we love having a breakfast like this every time we're in Singapore.
Singapore is a very hustle and bustle city, so therefore we like to slow things down and have a long leisurely breakfast at Toast Box. And there's hardly anyone around because they're all at work. You know, the teh in Toast Box is really good, very fragrant and milky, so we like to pair it with kaya toast and eggs.
Welcome to East Coast Park, one of our favorite haunts in Singapore. Friend and I spent a lot of time, especially in 2021 during the lockdown, to come here and be connected to nature, to go for long walks so that we can center ourselves and also get some exercise as well. And because we are in a very peaceful environment, sometimes this is where we get our best business ideas and our best investment ideas. And also, more often than not, Friend and I have great conversations over here.
This is one of my favorite spots to breathe in the fresh sea air and practice my breathing exercises. These breathing exercises helps me to center myself and helps me to focus on the day ahead. These walks by East Coast really benefited us in many ways, from the fresh air, to the sun, to getting exercise, and it really helps to kickstart the rest of the day. Back when I was working in Singapore, I never ever took the bus because I was afraid I'll miss my stop and waste time. Now, I love taking the bus as I get to see the sights around Singapore.
As for me, I used to drive all the time. I've never really taken public transport for the longest time. That was because I was always in a rush. Now, I get to travel leisurely at my own time, at my own pace.
Wow, this is my favorite fish soup in the whole world. Really, I'm not joking. It is so good, and it's located at my workplace back in the past. And each time we're in Singapore nowadays, I will definitely drag John to eat a delicious bowl of goodness here. The place is so tiny, therefore it's always impossible to get a seat. Therefore, we always come early. Yay! We're now at Tanjung Pagar and we're heading to Duxton Hill for dinner. And guess what? Behind me is Chinatown, where our hawker stall used to be. We do come here pretty often because the food is really good. So this is the place you want to eat really nice Japanese food.
There's a reason why we are here regularly at Mitzi Bar. Not only do they serve up great quality Japanese food, they also offer fantastic promotional discounts, which we'll share with you later.
We love this place because the seafood is always so fresh, the aburi sushi is so tasty, and the wagyu beef melts in your mouth. Oh, and the omakase sets are really worth it as well.
How much do you think a Japanese dinner like this will cost? Normally, a 8-dish dinner will cost around $200 for a setting like this. But for tonight's dinner, this is how much it costs. $94.45. That's half the price. Why would you want to pay full price for something when you can get a great discount for the exact same item? The deals are out there for you to grab it, just like opportunities in life.
Welcome to Haji Lane. John and I would like to spend our weekdays here sometimes because there's lots to do. My favorite bar is just down the street. There's lots of food, quaint little shops, little shopping sprees to be had all around this lane, and you can literally spend hours here. I've been coming to Haji Lane for years, and of course now I drag John along with me as all my friends are unfortunately working during the weekdays. Over the years, Haji Lane has blossomed into a myriad of quaint little shops and eateries. One could really get lost for hours browsing through all the offerings. If you get thirsty or hungry, no fear, there's lots of great eateries and watering holes to be found. In the past, my friends and I could spend hours all the way from lunch all the way till after dinner at Haji Lane alone. Malls are a great way to escape the heat. You know, Singapore has so many malls. We literally can spend a day in a different mall for a week. Or no, actually a month. So what do we usually do in the malls on a weekday? Well, the malls are huge, so we usually clock more than 10,000 steps walking around the malls. Then there's shopping, you've got eating, snacks, watching movies, playing pool. The list is endless. It's always good to get out of the house to see the latest developments of Singapore, because Singapore moves very fast, so there's always something new. If we don't get out, how we know?
Because friend and I travel so often, the money changers at Raffles Place are our best friends. And I love comparing all the different rates at the money changers for the best forex deals. Spending time with my parents, my siblings and their family in Singapore is a must. I really treasure this time with my parents. In the past, I used to spend only weekend dinners with them, and that too was rush. Eat and go. But now, I can really have quality conversations with them with no rush.
In Singapore, both John and I each have our different sets of friends that we love to hang out with. I really love this group of friends as they were the first friends I made when I first came to Singapore. Getting to spend the day with them is such a joy, and it really warms my heart to have a friendship like this. While I was out with my friends, John was having bro time over drinks. And of course, we also have mutual sets of friends which we love to hang out with and have fun with, especially at dinner parties. As a couple, we feel that it is always healthy to have separate group of friends and mutual ones as well.
These friendships are important to us, and as we grow older, we treasure these relationships even more.
And no matter where we are in the world, we always end our nights with Netflix.